We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
Throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
It's a pinnacle code, living on a killer code. Never tell me different stories when it comes to killer code. Everybody pinnacle, never tell me killer food. Everybody coming from the hood, on a kinapo. Everybody stacking by the same cause you never know the stories that are coming from the same blood, living in a pinnacle. Yeah.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
Coming with a ski max, bitch with a B-bag. I got a 4-4 with a 4-0. Coming in with some mojo with a Gucci bag.
We in here, one don't get and we ain't fit, can't get in here, we getting lit in here. I don't care, and the girls dancing everywhere, the bottle popping everywhere, the money overflowing everywhere, the swags everywhere, designers everywhere.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
This young T, young David, young Emma, young Thug, young Boy, young Bear, young Doll, young Nick, young Years, young Hills. Pull up at your hall, young Mill, young Chill. I say, catch him with your pitching. Learn from repetition. I got no ambitious visit, so I question my intention.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
MK with a Gucci bag.
This young T with a Gucci belt.
KD with a Gucci socks.
Young Emma, Gucci man.
Young Emma Gucci man.
Young Emma Gucci man, young Emma Gucci man, young profitable. Let's get it. You know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's time for me to start this live stream. It is Uganda Trades, Nation of Profits. We about to go crazy. I'm about to break down the market in a quick 30-minute session because I'm starving. But guess what? I thought I was missing on Sunday. I was traveling. I was coming in from Barcelona. But guess what? I am glad to be back in my city. Oh my God. I'm glad to be back in my city. Oh my God. I'm the king of Dallas, king of Barcelona. You know what time it is. All right. Boom, 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 boom. You know, I'm going to get straight into it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to get going. I'm getting ready to get going. Type shit. I'm ready to get going. Of course, I'm buying some Apple calls. Long-term play. Apple. Is Apple gonna, make that turnaround? Is Apple gonna make that turnski? But I guess what, we'll see later. So let me start off with Forex calendar. So we're already on Monday. Monday has passed. PMI news. President Trump spoke. What did my man Trump said? Oh, right here. So part of Iran deal must be free tariffs in this strain. I can't talk about ceasefire. Trump, stop bombing Iran. I don't know what they did to you. Actually, you know what? I'm anti-war, so stop war 2025, 26. Just stop war. But as you can see here, we are currently at the core durable goods coming up tomorrow, Tuesday. FOMC meeting is within minutes. You have a core CPI index. You have a final GDP for the quarter over quarter. So Unemployment came also on Thursday, April 9th. Friday, we have a core CPI. So expect a lot of volume on the macro level, reviewing the economic news. Now let's go into our earnings hub. Who's dropping earnings? Who's dropping earnings?
Oh my God!
Delta's dropping their earnings. Levi's dropping their earnings. You know, Delta Ski dropping earnings Wednesday. Tomorrow, Levi dropping earnings. Man, get you some Levi jeans. Levi Jeanski. All right, and then we have STZ. Stella brand is dropping earnings on Wednesday. Let's look into Delta. Ooh, let's look at Delta. Why is Delta not on there? Let me put Delta Force added. See what Delta's looking like. Let's do a little quick analysis. Actually, let's go back to the daily though. Check out my old analysis right here. Boom. Retest, continuation, and then another. Look at that channel, broke it. Okay. Delta's moving pretty healthily. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. On the monthly, clear this chart up. So Delta is crawling up this $70 level. It's crawling. It's crawling, yo. It's crawling. But as you can see, it's been on a little bearish movement. Even this past week, bearish engulfing a weekly. But I'm looking at a resistance here, Ski. So this level right here, resisting. Then we have a support level right here too. Then we could drop a boom. Then we have indication going lower. So this could mean two things. Delta could either have greater earnings and push above the $70 level, push to $80, or terrible earnings first quarter, and they can get hooked on. DPR, what's up? Wazam with you, brother. Oh, that's Delta. That's Delturski. Let's check out STZ. Ooh, open up STZ. Do a quick refresh of STZ. So STZ for the past several months, they're been getting hooped on. Brother, but as you can see though, we see consolidation. Maybe they might turning around. They're gonna turn it around. Yeah. Gotta turn it around. Yeah. Boom. And then right here. Y'all see it. I see it. We see it. Got it right there. It's looking pretty good. Just gotta break above this level. I think it's pop, but we have earnings coming up on Wednesday for SCZ. So it's a pretty bare. Just a lot of news is gonna be just basically more on the economic news. Not a lot of earnings dropping, but let's look at the month. April, so we have a bare week, but next week our bank's gonna be kicking off earnings week, and a little bit of Netflix is also dropping earnings. So the third week we're gonna have a TMC. We got Charles Schwab gonna be dropping earnings, but that's like a few weeks from now. Apple's gonna be dropping their earnings at the end of the month and going into May. Microsoft. So end of the month, we're gonna see a lot more volume, but so far it's pretty calm. With that, I think that's all I'm gonna cover. Let's let's ask ChatGPT what's going on in the stock market. OpenAI. Should I start using Claude? No, I'm gonna use ChatGPT. What is going on in the stock market? Boom. So let's ask ChatGPT what's going on in the stock market. Yeah, so it trended. So what's moving the market? Geopolitical, a big factor right now. So ongoing Iran conflict, oil barrel surges above 110 per barrel, risk higher oil, higher inflation, pressure on stocks. The reason, number of reasons for the volatility. So we have the war right now. It's inflation and Federal Reserve. Investors are watching the CPI coming up this week. Concern if inflation stays high, Fed's delay cuts, higher rates equals bad stocks. Okay, earnings starting. Big companies about to report. Airlines, consumer brands asking. So we have oil, engine, energy, volatility. So oil swings are causing big moves, big daily moves, market moves. Investors moving flow, money. Investor money flows shifting from into stocks again, but leaving bonds and cash markets. Shows caution, optimism. A bigger picture, 2026 outlook, concern, inflation, geopolitical, and expensive valuations. So we are uncertain. Okay, cool. With all that, let's go check out the U.S. barrel. Look at the U.S. barrel oil. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Rich. Oh my God.
Damn, if you bought this, look at that thing. Oh my goodness. Look if you bought right here. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Look, too much in my ear. See, look, Lulu. A lot of Lulu. Still have Lulu going down. Ibaba came back into this range. Just talked about the daily. Waste management. All right. Let me refresh these stocks. Refresh. Then I'm going to get into move. Yeah, this week I'm not doing any review. What happened last week? I don't know why. Maybe let's start with SPY. You can see SPY. I'm just going to monthly. So March was pretty tough on the stock market, but it looks like April we were trying to push and gain this back. But I feel like we might continue downwards, especially with the news going on with the war.
Oh my God.
All right, let's go to daily. Let's go to weekly, actually. In weekly, as you can see, market's kind of fighting back. This is a big indicator of a reversal signal. But if we go to daily, we have this resistance right here. Versus at this resistance. And we have the support that it broke. Boom. So the moving average is changing. on the SPY. So we're gonna break this and might retest this old target right here. H, or it's gonna continue downwards. My best bet is we might have a fake breakout, but continue downwards. Then we have Q, similar story. The past few months have been tough, but looking at it from the weekly perspective, stocks are, last week we rebounded, but as you can see, we have this level of support. Prices kind of retesting, but also like this level of support. I could, here or here. I'm gonna give it here. No. What I miss? I miss AI music. Let's see if they got some AI music. AI slaps. AI music be slapping. AI slaps. Oh. These videos got taken down. Dangerous. Took this shit down. Ignore. Armed and dangerous. And he uploaded this joint. This joint was too hard for him. But let's not get distracted. Let's not get distracted. You can see QQQ. QQQ also retesting the support, and the support became resistance. And if we break this level, this is gonna be our target. Then our target after that is here, but mostly unlikely. We might retest this level and then continue back down here, and we might see it, get moved on. But that's all on the, price is king. Let's wait and see what happens with price. And then we have Dow Jones. That's 30. Look at that, man. March is really tough on the US 30. Top 30 stocks company in the US. As you can see, price also kind of trying to reverse on the weekly. On the daily, I'm looking at it, another resistance, right? I'm seeing another resistance. See it right there. Pop that here, pop that here. Boom. So we still in a downtrend overall. Overall, still in a downtrend, right? This is what's probably going to happen if it happens. See, we're not price predictors. We're price anticipators, right? We don't predict. We participate. We are to participate. We're here to participate. So price might break out of here, then test this level, or it can just break higher highs above this level. But that's only one possibility. Or price might break out, retest, and continue straight up. Hit new targets. Better news, especially us going into the summer. But if fail to break that, retest this. I might retest this, and then if they break this again, might create lower lows. If we have more, more geopolitical news, If you have more geopolitical news, gotta work on my, my pronunciation. I'm a Toastmaster member. It used to be. But back to Meta, this is the Magnificent Seven. This is the Magnificent Seven. As you can see, the Magnificent Seven on a monthly was starting off with Meta. That we been, getting just not doing so well. And we on a downtrend on the monthly, downtrend on the monthly. I think it was one bad earnings call. Definitely. I think it was one bad earnings call that caused this, but Meta's always, but I feel like Meta's on a downtrend currently. I can see. I don't feel it. I can just see it, going on a downtrend even on the weekly, but still seeing this pregnant candlestick. It's a sign of a reversal, but it's not. I don't know. It's at a retest level. Let's just pop into Fibonacci ski. That would have been TP or SL. SL would have hit. I don't think it's in any clear reversal sign, but saw this support level. It dropped. Seeing kind of the same thing here. Price retesting support level. Boom. Just retested it. So it might be a continuation. See some continuation. Put a trend line here. Yeah. See it, boom. Pop that daily support. Resistance. Side B. So just price and lower lows, retest, and it might be a continuation. So if I was a smart trading man, this might be an entry opportunity. Let me check out the prices on how much these puts gonna cost me on Meta. Let me check out cost of puts on Meta platforms. Unless some went down today. That's for today. I won that today. I won some in May. Jesus. These are expensive. So expensive. Let's see what my target's at. Price at 40-point play. Sheesh. Still expensive. But for me as a trading man, this is gonna be just a shadow trade. Right here. And by next month, let's see what Meta does. And moving on to Microsoft. Bruh.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
And the last few months, Microsoft has been going through it. Last several months. Sheesh. Super downtrend. Then we currently have this price testing this support, this $350 level. You can see it's a pop in. Let me go back on a weekly. We know we can see the price definitely holding this support level here. Time frame, and also looking into smaller time frame. If I see any opportunities, yes, of course I see it. Okay. Too significant here. A little bit below it. Above. I just put it like on this support level. But no, I don't see anything unless prices continue downward. I'm not too fond of Microsoft. Not too fond of Microsoft. I am not too fond of Microsoft unless I see any downward opportunity. I'm gonna be interested if I see a price starting to make higher highs. Price starting to make higher highs along this, and then I would be more excited. But right now, I'm just calm. No opportunities on Microsoft. But Tesla, as we go into Tesla, also.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
You see, Tesla definitely had 1, 2, 3, 4 negative months of just losing. Then it's just a straight downtrend. I'm seeing a downtrend. So I gotta trade with a trend, right? I gotta trade with a trend. Let's pop that daily. Tesla. And back and tested this old resistance. I can just pop this resistance. Now this resistance has turned into support. This resistance has turned in support. Look at this trend right here. Down on a small time frame. If you see any opportunities, even an hourly, just maybe I can let us support. The price broke. Back on a daily. I'm crazy. Did have a tighter. I had this as support too. Price is just going down for Tesla. As I move on to Google on a monthly, also not a great, but starting off recovering. You have a recovery on Google. Well, trying to recover. This buy to the buy point. No, going to daily. What I like about Google, kind of push back into this range right here. Boom. We have this sharp indication. As a betting man, we're still in a down trend. Google get buys. That's to cross the 310 level. But if you can see, you're not clearly out the mud yet. Not clear out the mud. We had our support. Got our resistance here. But Google taking plays. Then we go into Apple. I'm on Apple buys right now. I'm out on buys. First of all, moving average, the SMA, the WFMA on the monthly is above this. And let's go on the weekly. On the weekly, we have this support level. Boom. We have a resistance level here. Pop the daily in there. Then it's on date. More like that. Let me see that. Pop our resistance, support. That's how price was above here, above the SMA price going back up here. So we are above SMA. Got create my stop loss. Order up a few points above. Boom. EP. That is $275 level. Apple contract expires May 13th or May 1st. So I'm looking at let's get it popping. Then what I liked is prices expecting the support. But if not, if price fails, we'll be looking for sales below this 244 level. Now moving on to Amazon. You can see Amazon kind of consolidating too, but we are underneath the support on the long term. As you can see, price has kind of broke the support, but kind of just consolidating below it as well. That's on the weekly. And if we zoom in on a daily, you can kind of have a more clear picture of what's going on with price. We have our resistance, we have our support, and then yep, baby indication. Here's stupid baby, but I don't know. I'm still a believer. Price above 217. I'm in buys, baby. Then Nvidia. Oh, Nvidia. Man, I don't know why I be trading Nvidia, bro. Too cooked, too fried. You can see, just consolidation, king. Consolidation. You think Nvidia's breaking out? Psych. I fell for it again last week. Nvidia had these two good-looking price below support and everything, man. Perfect setup. Just ended up being a dud. That's how trading be sometimes. Not every trade's gonna be A1. Pop that resistance. Not too much opportunity till we get up here, but man, just so much consolidation. I think it's worth even trading Nvidia right now. Like, I'm not gonna look at Nvidia, but this SPY, I'm definitely looking for buys above this level right here. Boom. Then XBI. I'm seeing price this baby indication here, and prices above these two, breaking above the resistance. So I'm definitely in buys here too. Added it to my entry stop loss here. Yeah, Apple right quick. Ski. We have Apple. My second entry. Let me look at how the contracts look on Robinhood. Let me see if I can pull them up. That is. Do I have to log in, bruh? Options. I browse. Options. Forget. I wanted to show y'all, you know, the options market. XBI. This was today, but overall last week, 6%. Trading options, calls, main. Yeah, these. Let's see. Mark. Oh shit, that's pretty high, bro. Bro, that's so booty, bro. Bid and ask is so like $90 difference for bid and ask. Struggles, man, of freaking options trading, bro. Like, why is the freaking bid and ask so wide, bro? Bro, why would an option on a stock have a wide bid and ask? Bruh, so why bid and ask an option usually comes down to liquidity, higher uncertainty. Here's what's going on in plain terms. So low trading volume, like the biggest reason, few buyers and sellers in that option. Market makers take more risks. They widen the spread to protect themselves. Man, ooh, I'm about to be pissed off.
What the hell?
I'm mad now.
Oh
Bruh.
my God, no way.
Bruh.
That's annoying, bro. For example, bid because not many trades are happening, are far out of the money, so or deep in the money. So these options are less actively traded, harder price accurate. You often see wide spreads on cheap lottery type options, deep contracts with little demand, long expiration dates. More time and equals more uncertainty. Price becomes less precise. Leaps options, gear plus often have a wider spread. Volatility, you risk around earnings, Fed, geopolitical news, smaller, less popular stocks, which is true. Options on low volume, less liquidity, fewer. I need to start trading. Man, this is a good opportunity, but the bid and ask prices are freaking crazy. I'm just gonna buy the stock. Anyways, yep, this is the life of an option trader. Wall Street, BitTech, FTE. Let's look at other stocks too. Ooh, look at that too. Look at the market. Wingstop, bro. I've been calling this Wingstop decline, bro. I'll look at it. CMG, MO, price. Indication. Sale. Point. Material. Master. TZ. Interest. Palantir. You see Palantir. Let's clear this. Monthly. Pregnant candlestick. Reg. Window pattern. Show me images. Boom. Uses it as sign reversal. Boom. Down. Knee. Boom. On the monthly, we have that. Then daily, I went straight to the list of weekly. The support level right here. Need it. Pop that daily in. Price broke this resistance. Support broke that support. Price broke that support. And then if you go into the, you go on. Start. This was our previous resistance. Now price is retesting. Price is retesting. Price is retesting. So instead of, I might just trade Palantir. Instead of trying to trade this. The bid. Let's see, Palantir. Boom. It's literally retested. But another sign of uncertainty is that we made a low, created a low high, then we created an equal low though. That's the only catch. Got an equal low. We didn't create a new lower low. That's the thing though. But let's say we're going back, we're trying to trade this right here, right? I'm trading Palantir. Price goes create a lower low. But look, they also did the same thing right here though. Creating low, reacted, came back. So maybe we might see that happen again. For the most part, we don't want to get into a situation trading this right here. Forget. Check out Palantir options. My goodness. Oh, the spread doesn't get too bad. Nope. Thank you. Palantir. Boom. Look at a sale. May 15th. It's my target. 6. Boom. Oh yeah. It's a good. Overall, looks pretty good. Love it. Pull. Volunteers. So our target's gonna be looking like. It's gonna be looking like. All right, with that though, man, wish me luck throughout the week. I don't need no luck because you know I make this happen. Traders, good luck with y'all setups. Hopefully y'all found some fire. With that though, it's time for me to say goodbye. Goodbye. Good luck with the profits, man. Y'all gonna be great. Y'all gonna trade and be the best traders in the world. Uganda Force is out of here. Profits for life.
We throwing money in the airline. We're in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We're in there. We throwing money in the airline. We're in there. We jigging with a hammer.